if you like. And this is a paperweight. I don't know if you can see it just here, but it's got the ashes of a cremated person inside it, which actually, you know, at first thought, you think, that's a little bit strange, but actually it's quite beautiful.
Should make an ashtray, that'd make more useful.
An ashtray.
Isn't she growing?
And you can get pendants and all that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And rings.
Yeah, and rings.
I suppose it does make sense. You know, I think cemeteries are doomed to fade, aren't they? Because we can never be guaranteed anymore that our loved ones are going to lie there for eternity, because they build over them, and that doesn't make much sense. And the fact is, graves are never going to be tended by the second generation. The first generation might go and look after mum and dad, but, you know, the grandchildren ain't going to be bothered. And you go to Kensal Green and you see the money that some of those Victorians spent on those mausoleums, and there's nobody there to take an interest in them.
Well, Richard,
that's all rather sad, isn't it?
It's a really interesting subject, and it's called Richard O'Brien's Dead Strange, which you're not, you're lovely. Thank you for coming on to join us today. It's Richard O'Brien, everyone. OK, time for us to take a short break, but while we're gone, can you think back to remember your favourite childhood toy? We'll be reminiscing in just a few minutes. Back soon.
Maltesers, so light you'll need new ways to be naughty.
Welcome back to the loosest show around. Still to come, we'll be catching up with model, actress and international cover star Rachel Hunter. Now first, I don't mean to scare you, but would you believe it's only 167 days until Christmas? Ooh. It is. Already the stores are busy preparing, and it's predicted, already, that the voice-changing Dalek helmet is set to wage war on the Teletubbies as this year's top Christmas toy.
That fight.
Yep. And with the Rubik's Cube back, it looks like a retro Christmas this year. So what toys, be they birthday or Christmas prezzies, do you remember from your childhood? Did you ever have any toys, Carol?
No, we were too poor. No, of course we did, but they were usually, they weren't posh toys like kids have now. They were usually board games, and you know the amount of and things that we used to play with a lot. They used to break, like Mousetrap and Kaplunk and things like that. Yeah. But my favourite toy was one year. I was really lucky because I got a bike. Ooh. Yeah. And I had just a little rally bike. You know, it was just unbelievable. I couldn't believe the amount of fun and freedom I could have on a bike. You know, and all the other girls were playing with dollies, and I was out there on my bike, falling over and getting grazed. I bet you did.
It was gorgeous. Do you remember Sasha Dolls?
No.
Oh, it was gorgeous. The first black dolly I'd ever seen. We just moved to England, Christmas 1976. I was 8, and I still have this doll now. Oh. Sitting on a high shelf so my little girl can't play with it.
Why can't she play with it?
Because it's my treasured dolly.
Oh. I was a Barbie girl. I was a Barbie girl. I had 2, I think. I know, hard to believe.
Yeah.
But my favourite toy I can remember was one year I got the Barbie swimming pool. I remember spending hours in the garden because I wasn't allowed to play it in the house because it had water and make everything all wet. Just making a dun-dun-dun down the slide, up, dun-dun-dun-dun, down the slide, up. Hours of fun. It's brilliant. And my mum used to make all our clothes, so I used to make her make little clothes for Barbie as well. So Barbie and I had a matching outfit.
Well, you could buy a house for 10 quid up our road one Christmas because my brother got a drum kit, and yeah, literally, and it just sounded like somebody were making a shed in the back garden all the time. But also, I got a stylophone. Do you remember that?
Oh, I remember Rolf Harris.
Yeah, and it went
Yes!
Hours and hours and hours. My parents decided to leave, you know.
You can sell them for quite a lot of money now.
Oh, mine were broken. I think my dad threw it out the window.
Yeah, took the racket.
Well, talking of presents, we've been sent some rather special bears. Now, take a look at these. I'm going to bring them out one by one, and I want you to guess who is who, if you like. OK, here's the first one.
Oh, that's me.
OK.
Oh, it might not be. It might be.
Here we go.
Wakefield. Well,
there you go. the next one. Are you ready? There you go. Thank you. A leopard print bikini.
Fantastic.
Right.
Oh, so cute.
There's this one.
I am not boring. I am not boring. I am not boring. I am not boring.
Who could it be? It's me. I don't know why they picked that
Oh,
clip.
my, here we go.
Okay, you ready for this? Now the... Are you ready? Here we go.
Everybody's a chump, and that's final. I'm a chump. You're a chump. We're all chumps.
Oh, my God, look, it's even got a posh handbag! A chimp with a posh handbag. Oh, that is just
It's
fantastic.
brilliant.
Thank you, whoever sent those in.
Okay, to find out more about these and some of the other toys that are on sale for this Christmas, log on to our website. I can't believe I'm saying this in July, but there we go. Okay, now a new report out today looks at the most popular methods for keeping in touch with friends. Now, interestingly, only 2% of British adults say that letters are the most important form of communication, and among children, letter writing didn't even score enough to make it onto the survey. So, what is your favourite way of keeping in touch with friends and family?
Through a medium, sometimes. Because don't they get on your nerves? I have to say, this is very close to my heart right now because my family bought my mother, who is away on holiday for 2 weeks, I have to say. She's back tomorrow. And not once has she switched her mobile phone on. So she's been away for 2 weeks. We don't know where she is. We don't know if she's had a good time. So if anybody sees her before we do, tell her not to bother coming back because we've changed the locks. But, you know, and yet if
I
we...
picked up a bloke.
Oh, that'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
She's avoiding you.
Yeah. She is avoiding me.
Well, maybe she's giving you a holiday as well because, you know, you're always having to ring her. But you gave her a mobile phone specially, didn't you?
That's true. I said, when you get to port, just switch it on. It's not rocket science, is it? You just switch it on.
Yeah,
and then
on, off.
On,
On,
off. That's it. She just goes, hello, how are you? It's not rocket science, Mother. So I'm just waiting to see if she's all right. She's back tomorrow. I shall
How do
give
you
an
know?
update.
How often do you normally speak to each other? Is it like a few times a day?
Oh, yeah,
or
like 3 and 4 times a day.
Right.
You know, and if I don't ring, it's, is your arm broken? I think, you know. So, I mean...
So really, Jane, you're actually just cross because
Yes.
you miss her.
I miss her, yeah, and I want to know if she's all right, and she hasn't been in touch, so...
So she'll be back tomorrow.
Yes.
So your preferred method of communication is the telephone?
Yes, I like
How
them.
very quaint.
At least on the
Yes.
plus side, it's her that's gone away and not kept in touch. Unlike when I went away and my parents moved house. I've still not recovered from that. Can you imagine ringing home and somebody else answers the phone? Anyway, that happened a long time ago, and my therapist says I should just leave it all behind. We would all But, my parents, you know, they're still sort of on the move. My dad's in Indonesia at the moment, and my mum's staying with me. And because obviously calls to Indonesia, they're fairly expensive, they've both got laptops, and they've got this thing. I don't quite know how it works, but they can talk to each other through the computer. So my mum went and got this set of headphones because the microphone wasn't working properly. So she looks like, you know, putting you through a caller. It's got these big headphones, a little thing, and she was sitting at the kitchen table yesterday. You know, she's like that. And I could say, hello? Yes. I'm Andreas. Uh-huh. Sitting on the computer, talking to my dad, with Amy looking at it like she's... Yeah, they're all here. No, they can't hear you. What? Brilliant.
Is it VoIP?
Not yet. I think we are going to get a webcam and stuff, but not yet.
They are really good. We use those a lot now because, you know, my husband is still in Hong Kong for a long time. So we do everyday video conference calling with the babies and the kids. They
How
kiss
much
the
longer is he
computer.
gonna be there?
It could be 2 years, 18 months, 2 years. It's horrible, horrible, horrible. I mean, the whole relationship's like lost in translation because he'll call me and because he's about to go to bed and I'm in the supermarket and I've got the babies and the trolley and he's like, hello, darling, and I'm like, oh, I can't talk now, it's my turn next to the queue, and you can hear him getting irritated and it's like, oh, God, please let my
Well, he
marriage
thinks that
survive.
you should drop everything because he's cool, but you're in the supermarket, what can you do?
Yeah, but he's
But you
lonely,
wanna
and
talk
he's on
to
his
him.
own, and you want to, but it's just like...
So you must find things like the webcam and stuff brilliant because you can see each other.
And the kids can see him and he can see... Mind you, the kids, even if I'm on the phone, they think he can see, so they're like, look, Daddy, I'm eating an apple, and it's like, no, he can't see me.
Oh, I just pretend.
Yes.
We still do that. We go,
Yeah,
yeah, I
it's
can see
lovely.
it. Yeah, it's brilliant.